am Nathan Eichner. Throughout the course of the year, we have taken the Junior Achievement It's My Business class. We learned about entrepreneurship and the paths to our future. Our wonderful presenter, Stephanie, first taught us about the 4 steps of being an entrepreneur. Step 1 was fill a need. You need to know the purpose and your product will serve in the world. Step 2 was to know your customer and your product. You need to have a certain group of people that your product will target and impact. Step 3 was be creative and innovative. You should never be afraid to think outside the box and try to get your idea out there. Step 4 is to believe in yourself. Being an entrepreneur is not easy. Confidence is essential in entrepreneurship. Your idea may get turned down, but you have to keep trying again. These 4 steps are the key to success, and I'm positive that I will use them when one day I become an entrepreneur too.
Hi, I'm Emily Peruke. I got to go through a remarkable junior achievement experience this year with an amazing volunteer, Miss Sam from Gorham Savings Bank. Miss Sam, like any great businesswoman, was very organized and had certain goals set for each class. We did many activities, and the one that stood out for me was a Jeopardy game that taught us about entrepreneurs. Prior to participating in the JA program, I was under the impression that an entrepreneur had to be some kind of special person, but during JA, I found out that some special people were very young, even around my age. I realized entrepreneurs are just ordinary people developing creative ideas, and that I can be one too, as long as I have an idea and a drive that I can succeed. I would love to one day perhaps teach, find a job in science, or maybe even run my own science business. Junior Achievement gave me a push I never thought I had, and a new belief in myself that I might also be an entrepreneur.
Hello, I'm Mia Kratzer. This year, my class has done tons of activities with Junior Achievement. Our wonderful presenter, Miss Stephanie, was absolutely amazing. My favorite activity we did was the path to my future. This opened my eyes to new job opportunities. Before my encounter with JA, I thought that the job I chose now was what I had to pursue when I got older. I now realize that the path to my future will not always be laid out perfectly. There may be bumps in the road that will eventually help me. Before JA, I was always worried about the future and whether or not I was ready. Most kids probably feel the same way, right guys? Thanks to Junior Achievement, I finally realized that I can have goals and that I can be confident in these goals. I know that I can become anything I have the desire and determination to do. And I hope that someday I will become a college professor or a CEO.
Hi, my name is Grant Neto. In Junior Achievement this year, we learned a lot of information throughout the program that will help us later on in life. Miss Julie, our class's volunteer from Gorham Savings Bank, was awesome. She made a lot of connections with all of our classmates and had a fun, educational activity laid out for us every class. One of my favorite lessons we did this year in Junior Achievement was bidding for businesses with $10,000. We then learned how to manage the money that we had in order for our business to prosper. I was lucky and drew Disney World, which I then shared 50-50 with my classmate who drew Hershey's Chocolate Factory. I realized that day that being in charge of a business is hard, and I definitely respect the entrepreneurs who had the courage to go out in the world and start their own business. Because of this, I definitely feel a lot more confident in the decisions I make later on in life, and I know my peers are too. I hope to sometime down the road become an author and illustrator for young adults and teens, and I know that because of this program, I can do whatever I set my mind to.
Hi, I'm Robbie Doodle, and this year in social studies, we participated in JA. Their wonderful presenter was Miss Stephanie from JA. One of my favorite activities was the scavenger hunt. In the scavenger hunt, a set of partners went around the classroom looking for specific information about how to obtain a job and keep one. Some of the steps to obtain a job include having no typos in your application, not asking about the salary, and providing good details in your application. No, wait, I'm not done.
No, keep going. Keep going.
I thank Miss Stephanie, our extraordinarily awesome JA volunteer, for bringing us these excellent programs and lessons to teach us about how to be entrepreneurs and be successful. And this allows me to follow my dream of becoming a web designer, as an employer may see my application and hire me, or I might be able to create my own web designing business.
My name is Emily Duncan, and the Junior Achievement Program has certainly been one of my better experiences this school year. Our JA volunteer, Linda, who works at Gorham Savings Bank, was so much fun and didn't prepare us for the future in a way that was frightening. Included with several of our lessons on holding a job, we also did a lot of entrepreneurial activities, which strengthened our creativity and opinions on what we want our futures to hold, along with what decisions we'll have to make to guide us to that goal. My favorite part of the program was when we designed community teen centers. Our class was organized into small groups, with each incorporating their own individual opinions into what they constructed. We could draft it however we wanted. Our team had multiple different sections, which were designed to appeal to different audiences in our teen center. I like this activity a lot because it inspired me to use new and different architectural designs which appeal to younger, more modernized audiences. We would like to thank Junior Achievement for providing us with this wonderful opportunity to delve into the business world. And as a result, we eagerly look forward to a future full of exceptional opportunities.